case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court of the United States was tasked with a complicated case of alleged securities fraud in Superintendent of Insurance of New York v. Bankers Life Casualty Co. in 1971. At its heart, the case examined if deceptive practices were used in the sale of securities, a clear violation of Section 10(b) of the Securities Exchange Act. Manhattan Casualty Co. fell victim to a fraudulent scheme led by Begole and Bourne, who were aided by Bankers Life Casualty Co. In a confusing series of transactions, Begole and Bourne utilized Manhattan's own assets to purchase the company's stocks worth $5 million. They sold Manhattan's Treasury bonds, dumped the proceeds into an Irving Trust account, and used this money to buy Manhattan's stocks. To further muddy the financial waters, a check of an equivalent amount from Irving Trust was transferred to Manhattan, along with the certificate of deposit moving through New England Note Corp, and finally, to Belgian-American Banking Corp. Throughout this scheme, Manhattan's books failed to reflect the true use of its assets or the pathway of its certificate of deposit. Upon examining the nuances of the case, the Supreme Court determined that Manhattan was indeed defrauded in the convoluted sale of its securities. It ruled that the tactics employed were deceptive, which operated as fraud against Manhattan, who was the seller of the securities. This represents a clear violation of Section 10(b) of the Securities Exchange Act. Following this determination, the case was sent back for trial with all other defenses left open for consideration, effectively disregarding the rulings on Section 10(b). This complex case serves a stark reminder of the fiduciary duties that companies have to protect their stakeholders' interests, including creditors and shareholders, from fraudulent activities.
Case briefs and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of clients.